15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going running all the way back. Auburn's going to win the...
What's up, kid folk? Back here with another episode of Bubba and the Old Man.
If you hear that noise in the background, it's a washing machine.
As y'all can probably hear, I'm sorry that the sound quality on this one is freaking terrible. Me and my daughter both got the dreaded sinus issue, summer cold, BS going on this week, but it's not going to stop us. We're bringing you a video. Auburn this week, maybe as we're recording this, has picked up a certain quarterback from LSU that, from what I'm reading and hearing and everything, that everybody in the Auburn family wants.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I know for a fact these three are committed from the transfer portal. And I guess we're going to jump right into it with my favorite commitment of this group, the safety, defensive back, whatever you want to call him, from Vanderbilt. Donovan Kaufman. He's listed as a safety, 5'9", 195 pounds. This kid had no big-time offers until he committed to Vandy. Then he backed off his commitment, and FSU, Ole Miss, and Baylor offered before he wound up committing back to Vandy, going to Vandy last year, and then following Derek Mason to Auburn. Played in 2 games last year, had 15 tackles, 1 pass deflection. I could see him coming in and getting a little playing time early on. But I think this kid has a high ceiling. I really do. I think by the time he's an upperclassman, junior, senior, he'll be out there playing a lot, making big plays for us.
I highly doubt he touches the field very much unless it's trash. What's it called? Garbage time?
Yeah.
Highly doubtful. I don't think he gets on the field much at all. He doesn't really fit any need as of right now. I believe he's more of a free safety. So maybe he can get in that nickel star spot a little bit, but I think that the other guy, Bydarrius Knighten, he's more actually fit for that position than this guy even is.
Right.
I like him, and he will fill a hole later on, but I don't think he gets past Chris Thompson or Ladarius Tennyson if he moves over to strong safety. I don't see him getting past those. He's definitely not going to take over for Smoke anytime soon.
Right.
So I think he might fit if he can come in and just steal that nickel spot, but I highly doubt he gets on the field.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, he'll play some, but I think the ceiling is high.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. And it's weird. Why, after he commits to Vanderbilt, everybody starts looking into him, and then he backed off, and then they all came flooding in. So I'm happy that he decided to stick to his guns to go to Vanderbilt at first, stick to his word, and now he's following Derek Mason over to Auburn. So Derek Mason obviously knows this guy. He recruited this guy, so I think it's gonna work out great in the future. Maybe he transitions to like a slot corner. But I like the pickup. It's you can never have too many DBs, just like you can never have too many big uglies.
Right. All right. Who's next on the list?
Bydarrius Knighten, the guy I was just talking about, a guy who I actually think could be a strong safety. He was piling up the tackles at Southeast Missouri State. He's fit for it, 6 foot, 200 pounds, and
he's a senior. So I don't think they're bringing him in just for depth purposes. I think they're bringing him in because they see something that could work this year.
Now, at Southeast Missouri State, he was a free safety. He got a lot of interceptions, 3 in one season, 5 total over his career. He's come in, I believe he's a graduate transfer. So, obviously 5 interceptions. I don't see the point in bringing him in if we have no idea if he's going to be good competition. But at strong safety, we obviously have a hole. It's looking like Ladarius Tennyson, Chris Thompson. I can't remember the name of the guy who was just going off in spring training.
Yeah.
And all that. And this is obviously a good pickup. And he just adds a 4th guy to that crazy strong safety mix we got going right now.
Right. Everything I've seen is very athletic. He plays the position well. Yeah, I would love him. Yeah, like you said, he's 6 foot, 200 pounds. You know, he's got a little size to him. You know, in certain packages, come down and play that box safety hybrid linebacker a little bit. But he can cover. He's very good. In 2018, he was first team Ohio Valley Conference. In 2019, he was second team Ohio Valley Conference. But I think he only played in like 4 games in 19.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't either.
That's a lot of tackles for 4 games. But yeah, on ESPN we got confused.
Yeah.
They said he had only played like 4 games in the past 2 years. But I'll have to go check and I'll add it into the video for wrong.
Yeah. But he's definitely a good player. Like you said, had no offers outside of Southeast Missouri. I like the pickup.
Yeah, there's absolutely no problem with us bringing him in.
I'm always for competition. But with him being a senior, I think
they expect him at least to make some impact.
Yeah.
Even if it's just when we go into nickel.
Or, box safety, what have you.
Obviously, him transitioning from free safety, it'll take him a while to move into it. But, yeah, I could see him making that strong safety role.
That Jamal Adams in St. Louis role.
Not St. Louis. It was,
I'm sorry, Seattle.
Yeah. But, yeah, great pickup.
All right, on this one, we got a Big 12 transfer from Kansas. Marcus Harris, 6'2", 270. When he gets to Auburn, he'll be going into his redshirt sophomore year. He's a DN, D-line. I do believe Auburn will put a little weight on him, whether that's, trimming some baby fat, so to speak, and adding muscle, or just him just bulking up and going, 280, 290 and moving inside. I'm not sure yet, but in 2020, he had 27 tackles, 17 solo, 7.5 tackles for loss, and a fumble recovery. No sacks. That's a big reason why I think he moves inside. Clog up running lanes, let the linebackers flow. Owen Papos, Kobe McLean, Kobe Wooden, let them do their thing. And him just be like a big, maybe, I guess Derek Brown be the most recent, Montravius Adams, eat up blockers.
Yeah.
Let the linebackers flow.
I actually see kind of like what's his name? The guy who was trying to play nose tackle last year and inside D-line. But
Newkirk?
Yeah, Newkirk. I see kind of like that. I think he most definitely does play interior D-line. I think there's no chance that we slide him to outside linebacker or anything. I think he'll probably play that, not nose tackle, right off of it.
Right. If we're running a 3-4, it's nose tackle, and it's technically considered ends, but in my personal opinion, they're 3 glorified defensive linemen.
Yeah. One of them's just bigger than the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Him being short and wide is the obvious reason why.
Well, 6'2", that's not that short.
It's short compared to guys that are like 6'5".
Yeah.
But at 6'2", that's like 4 inches shorter than me. That's crazy to think about.
You're like the Jolly Green Giant. You got your pawpaw's genes and height.
Yeah. But I think there's no way that he ends up sliding outside.
I don't either. That's why I'm gonna call him a defensive lineman, because if we're running a base 3-4, you got a nose tackle, and they call them ends, but they play inside, so you're basically a defensive lineman, and you rush your outside linebackers.
Yeah, that's just the basis.
That's really your ends, is your outside linebackers.
Which is why it's so confusing.
Yeah, but it is a great defense when coached right, when run right, which we've seen. Alabama, I think the whole time Nick Saban's been there, they're a base 4-3. They're a multiple defense, but it's I'm sorry, I said 4-3, a base 3-4.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I remember when Mount Cody was there, it was definitely a 3-4.
Yeah. I think Nick Saban in one of his press conferences said it was like a 3-4 over under.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But we're not going to get into the super analytical, in-depth. But Marcus Harris probably not going to play a lot this year.
He may not. I mean, 27 tackles, 17 solo. That's not bad. 7.5 for loss. I mean, he's getting in the backfield.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's in a conference where they really don't play defense.
Yeah. But, you know, nothing good ever comes out of Kansas. It's like a Aqib Talib, so there's no freaking telling with this guy.
Gale Sayers, the Kansas Comet.
He's been dead for like 100 years now. He's ancient. He's like a myth. He's one of those people that we think existed, but there's no telling if he really existed.
Yeah, look up the record book, son. He really existed. Gale Sayers was a beast.
He's old enough to be your great-grandfather.
I wish he was. I probably would have been more athletic. But anyhow, if you liked it, like it. If you didn't, like it anyhow, please. Tomorrow we're gonna do some more studying. Tomorrow night, have a video on the players that have opted to hit the transfer portal from Auburn. I don't know why portal. And when I say it, I hear it. It just sounds messed up. It sounds like I'm going deaf trying to say it. Portal. Anyhow, that'll be our next video. We're going to talk about the players that have left Auburn and went to the transfer portal. You know, I wish them nothing but the best. Said it many times. You know, a new coach comes in with a new scheme and a new culture, and maybe you just don't fit.
Yeah.
You know,
it's bound to happen, and like 7 of them have followed Gus.
Yeah, got to get in where you fit in, man. I mean,
11 of them.
If you love Gus, go be with Gus. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, but if you liked it, obviously hit the like button, subscribe, hit that little ring bell thing.
And there was a fan that commented on one of our earlier videos. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before. Said he wanted to meet up, go maybe grab something to eat at the city buffet or city market. We'll get back in touch with you. Hit us up on our Twitter
or Instagram
or Instagrams or Instagrams or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, no doubt, when we get moved, get settled in, we'll damn sure hit you up and go grab a bite to eat, throw a couple cold ones back.
Except me, I can't legally drink. But again, if you liked it, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and
War Damn Eagle.
Selena, go!
Oh.
Stop!